What things are in our control going through times of massive disaster like a war? I think the biggest thing that is in our control is choosing how we want to react to all these external events. Do we want to choose to allow the external events to break us? Or do we want to choose to survive through these events, to choose life? I think that's the biggest thing that we have control over, to make that decision between breaking and surviving. And if we do decide that we want to survive, then we are giving our brain the task of looking for all the possible ways that it can help us get there to survive. And I think in general, we can do two different things in parallel to help ourselves survive. The first category of things is anything that will reduce the harm to our nervous system. And the second category of things are the things that are good for our nervous system, that are supportive to our nervous system. What do I mean by that? So the first category, the harm reduction, I would call that, includes anything like reducing the exposure to negative news that are not in our control. We don't really need to read over and over the same news that upsets us. Like, we can just read it once and then take a break from it. So reducing the time to read news is one way. Reducing the possibility of conflict. In times of disaster, we can avoid putting ourselves in situations where we can get into a conflict. Other ways to reduce harm could be not taking on more than we can deliver, not making our plates super busy. And then on the other hand, the things that we can do to add positives to support our nervous system, to support ourselves, are things like rest, adding more rest to our day, things like joy. And that doesn't need to be like huge things. Like, joy can be as simple as, do I want to drink black tea, or do I feel more like drinking green tea today? Do I want the dark chocolate or the white chocolate? What food do I want to make today for myself? What music do I want to listen to right now? Other positives for our nervous systems could be meeting up with supportive people, supportive friends, doing things that bring us a sense of joy and pleasure, whether it's reading, watching something, just to give our nervous system a break from everything that is happening. So we do have control over a few things. The first one is just deciding how we want to react to the external events. Do we want to choose to break, or do we want to choose to survive? And if we decide to choose to survive, then there are other things that we have control over to reduce the harm to our nervous system, and also to add positives to support our nervous system. And I would love to hear about your ways of reducing harm and adding positives. So please go ahead and share in the comments, because someone else might also find your wisdom and insight helpful.